Thank you for tuning in to Lira Clinical's series Hemp, Hurray, Volume 2 Terpenes. My name is Ella Cressman, and I will be guiding you through this presentation. The most structurally and stereochemically diverse family of natural products is that of terpenoids, more than 55,000 of which have been identified to date in all life forms. This is the beginning sentence written in several papers authored by Dr. Susan Trapp and colleagues. Terpenes are widely understood and vastly studied. Terpenes are produced by a variety of plants and some insects, from flowers to tree resins to even bees. Terpenes have a strong center odor that works to lure pollinators or to repel predators. Here we see a bee pollinating an avocado flower. The term terpene is derived from the German word for turpentine, which was the first compound to be isolated and chemically characterized. That's where it gets its name. Turpentine is an oleoresin from conifer and is historically significant for the naval industry as it was used to coat the bottom of wooden boats to keep them afloat. At the turn of the 20th century, with the decline in wooden sailing ships and growing use of petroleum, the use of oleoresins in the naval industry collapsed. However, resin or terpenes still have significant commercial production and are used in the perfumery, flavor, pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, and even chemical industries. Terpenes have a wide range of uses at different potencies. We may be most familiar with terpenes in our daily products that offer an aromatic, potentially therapeutic, or even antibacterial property. But one therapeutic application and famous terpene story is that of taxodiene, or its common name Taxol. This terpene was first identified in the Pacific yew tree during a 1960s massive screening campaign of over 35,000 plants by the National Cancer Institute and led by botanist Arthur Barclay. Taxodiene is the most well-known natural sourced cancer drug in the U.S. to date, and it is touted as one of the most effective and common chemotherapeutics utilized for ovarian and breast cancer. In skincare, terpenes act in several facets, from scent experience to enhancing product intention and even boasting skin-friendly components on their own. With other ingredients, terpene acts to provide access and then enhance efficacy with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds. So terpenes is the volatile oil or resin that offers the aromatic property. This can increase relaxation and stress or increase focus and acuity. What's important to understand about terpenes in skincare is that they are not synthetic fragrance. So that scent experience, it's like functional scent. I think that's a good term, functional scent. In the skin, terpenes act like a steroid. So I don't want you to think of steroid as a bad term, but if we have that association and we think of bodybuilders, for example, they use steroids to increase the efficacy of their workouts very well. So they're working out, doing bicep curls, we can do it on our own and get to a certain level. But if we add steroids, our biceps get bigger, our shoulder muscles get bigger. Very much the same thing here. So if we add terpenes to skincare and partner with a botanical source plant stem cell, for example, it increases the efficacy of that intention. So Madonna lily is brighter. Vitamin C is more potent and has a higher antioxidant value. It's able to get where it needs to go and do what it needs to do faster, more efficiently. So you can also think of it as a very bold best friend who encourages you to do better and to try harder. So terpenes in skincare encourage other ingredients to work better and to work harder. With more than half of known terpenes found in plants, it should come as no surprise one of the most popular plants in recent history is loaded with the compounds. Though terpenes are used in everyday household items from cooking extracts to toothpaste, hemp cannabis can be credited for bringing the term to the mainstream. Hemp contains hundreds of terpenes and varying terpene profiles that are influenced by climate, weather, soil type, fertilizer, age and maturation, or even the time of day. Once extracted, terpenes work with other compound groups to influence biological processes. This is known as the entourage effect. I found this very interesting and I wanted to share it with everyone because it's not often that you actually get to see where a terpene comes from. So if we look here on hemp, it's a really great example. Now you can't see this with the naked eye. Of course you need a special tool, but you see these little clear hair-like substances. Those are known as trichomes in the hemp plant. And there's trichomes in many plants, but this is what they look like here in the hemp plant. This in the trichome of course comes from the Greek word hair, and we love our Greek influence. But the trichomes are responsible for housing many properties, and what this does is it holds different compounds and it will work to repel insects. And what's really cool about the hemp plant in particular is that you'll have a different trichome or terpene/cannabinoid profile at the top of a plant where predators are different from those at the bottom of a plant. So very adaptive plant. In that, of course, this is where terpenes come from. Those glands contain compounds of terpenes and cannabinoids, which is something we'll explore on a later episode. But I thought that was neat and wanted to share that with you. So now let's explore the many terpenes found in the hemp plant. We'll just go through a few here. Myrcene. Myrcene's scent is clove-like, earthy, green vegetative, citrus, fruity with tropical mango and minty nuances. The most prevalent terpene found in most varieties of hemp, it is also present in high amounts in mangoes, hops, lemongrass, East Indian bay tree, verbena, and its namesake, Mastiha. In the skin, myrcene is analgesic and anti-inflammatory and provides a calming effect. Caryophyllene, so fun to say, but caryophyllene, also known as beta-caryophyllene, is a primary terpene responsible for the spicy or peppery aroma found in several hemp varieties. Caryophyllene is also found in black pepper, oregano, cloves, basil, and rosemary. In the skin, it is anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and antibacterial. Pinene is an aromatic compound commonly found in cannabis that smells a lot like, yep, you guessed it, a forest of pine trees. The unmistakable aroma of pinene can be found in various plants in the world. In fact, alpha-pinene is the most common terpene found in nature. Pinene appears in pine needles, conifer trees, orange peels, allspice, ginger, nutmeg, mace, bitter fennel, rosemary, sage, basil, dill, and parsley. There are two types of pinene with obvious distinguishing factors. Alpha-pinene, which is responsible for the characteristic smells of pine needles or rosemary, while beta-pinene is responsible for scents that are reminiscent of dill, parsley, basil, or hops. In the skin, pinene acts as an analgesic, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antiviral. Linalool. Say that 5 times fast. Linalool is a common terpene that is found in the hemp plant, but is most commonly associated with lavender, and it's the main contributor to lavender's distinct flavor and powerful scent. Linalool as a fragrance is found in any kind of personal care products, in household products, in personal care products, and even in industrial products. Linalool naturally occurs in plants and spices, as for example jasmine, lavender, rosewood, basil, or thyme. In the skin, linalool is analgesic, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, and is also an immunostimulant. Limonene. Limonene is an aromatic hemp terpene commonly associated with fruity, citrus aromas. It can be found in grapefruit, lemons, limes, and oranges. In the skin, it enhances skin penetration of other ingredients, Offers analgesic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. Humulene. Though found in the hemp plant, humulene is a characteristic terpene of hops and contains the earthy, woody, and spicy aroma. It is also found in clove, sage, black pepper, and ginseng. It's one of my favorite terpenes, as we'll be hearing a lot more about it later, especially for skincare. But early research has indicated humulene to be an anti-proliferative, which means it's shown evidence of preventing cancer cells from growing. It is also proven to be an effective appetite suppressant, making it a potential tool for weight loss. Stay tuned. In the skin, humulene is analgesic, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. That was a review of the most common skin-compliant terpenes found in the hemp plant. So what we've learned, and what I want to impress, is that terpenes work with other ingredients to ward off aging, to calm trauma pigment, and to help clear acne, all while providing a scent experience that is not synthetic. Terpenes are awesome. Terpenes are everywhere. They are anti-inflammatories and hold a potent antioxidant value. So, would it shock you to learn that one of Lira's signature ingredients is also rich with these powerful compounds? Mastiha. That's right, Mastiha. Mastiha contains many terpenes, including both alpha and beta pinene, linalool, and verbenone. So verbenone is a really cool terpene that I'll just touch on here, but it acts as an adaptogen. So the quantity of verbenone in Mastiha resin or in the Mastiha tree is dependent on the perceived assault by bugs, by insects. And so that level increases or decreases year by year, day by day, month by month, season by season, depending on that perceived assault, which I find is really cool. So what that means for the skin as an adaptogen is it helps our bodies work to find their balance as well. Mastiha is also a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. This we've known, and that's why we love it so much. So if you're curious and you've never smelled Mastiha in its raw form, next time you experience the Mystique Illuminating Beauty Oil, be sure to pay attention to the smell. So when you crack open that bottle and really take in all of its golden goodness, which is one of the most pleasant smelling aromas to me now, really see if you can pick up on the notes of pinene or linalool and know that that pleasant aroma is also providing skin healing benefits to your face. You'll be able to find Mastiha, of course, throughout the Mystique line in every product, as well as in the Ice line in every product, added to the Biohydra C serum, and even in the Vita Bright. So can you imagine if the power of hemp terpenes was combined with the magic of Mastiha? That could revolutionize your skincare routine. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in to Lira Clinical's Hemp Hurray Volume 2 Terpenes. My name is Ella Cressman. I'm a licensed esthetician, self-proclaimed ingredient junkie, and proud member of the Lira Clinical's education team. For questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your local rep or call corporate customer service at 877-440-5472 or email info@liraclinical.com. Thank you again.